Hello, family. Thanks again for joining the Brook Diasporian and his many boring activities in the motherland Ghana and how I earn my one CD at a time. Today's a beautiful day and we're heading to our farm. If you didn't watch the previous episode, this is our 5-acre farmland here in Santiago, Go about 200 kilometers away from Accra. So, beautiful day to be heading over. Let me show you what we have so far. And this is a very remote village that is amazing weather just for the type of farming we're trying to do. So we had to be genius and create a little space that allows us to spend some nights in case we do need to work instead of going home every single day. Sometimes we do need to spend the night there and continue work the next day. So came up with that. Last on our previous video, I think we ended with just showing you a little bit of the result, but now you can see so much has happened. We've been very lucky, fortunate to receive good rain since we still do not have our own irrigation system. This is what we've been blessed with. So again, the Brook Diasporian using everything we have at our disposition. So this is what we can do right now, and we're utilizing everything. So out of the 5 acres, this is what we decided to do. So we have about 4 acres that we are using for maize farming. Right? So out of 5, we're using 4 acres for maize farming, and 1 acre that we're just using to experiment different type of farming, which I'm going to show you later. But we're focusing right now on maize. This is what you can see the result right now. Some that you can see the short ones. With the problem we're dealing with is we have animals actually coming in, destroying a little bit, and each time that happens, we make sure we have to replace them. So some of them are late bloomers, would call them. All right, so this is what we have. I will tell you guys later on about the farm. Renting farms and the restrictions that comes with it, a lot of things that we're unable to do. For example, it's a little bit hard to do any type of fencing for protection since the farm is not a permanent location. We're just renting these farms, which later on I'm going to tell you all about being able to rent farms at a very, very affordable rate. For farming purposes. So this is what we do on a daily. Just going through it, see what what requires our attention. Excuse me, and it's just all about having a passion for it. If not, this could be a very boring job. Like I said, all my ventures seem to be very boring ventures, and that's how I like earning my one CD at a time. So this is it. You have to have the time for it, going through, inspecting, and just all so that you're always there to correct anything that needs correction. And yeah, so there's no surprises. The whole goal, maybe one day when we have our own farm, we can actually be on the ground and have little bit of constructions on the side to make it easy to live there, but for now this is what we have. Beautiful day, men at work. All right, so when it comes to the 1 acre that we're using for other farming experimenting, this is what's happening. So we're doing various planting on that 1 acre to just still learn. I believe in always learning. Whenever you're trying to get into something, take the time to try it, fail, change, work it out until you can perfect it. So here we have onions, and then next to it some peppers as well. Yeah, this is a lot of onion field. There you go. So back to why we're doing a whole 4 acres of maize. if you look at my previous video, I said I got into farming by mistake, because the initial goal or the main goal was always to actually run a poultry farm, and took 2 years to just get ready to launch. And later, right before launching, I realized something. A really close relation of mine was actually already successful in poultry farming. And when I approached that person, I saw that one of their biggest expense was on poultry feeding. So in my head, if that person is successful and that's the one thing that they're struggling with, then I'm definitely also going to be facing the same thing. So I just saw an opportunity, or we decided to, what if we actually just got into the business of the feeding? This person has a constant need of always buying maize. I'm talking about bags of maize at a constant supply, because the person is running a very big farm. So this is what we decided to do, get into farming, not only be able to get ready for our own feed when we actually start our farm, or also actually be able to supply to this person. So currently we're working on being able to be the sole supplier, or maybe the biggest or primary supplier to that person.
Beans.
And
Okay.
who knows? And later on, just work on supplying our own feed as well. So this is what we're doing. 5 acres venture of farming. And I know with every risk that comes with it, but guys, I'm doing everything very careful. It's a passion of mine, and if it fails, I just have to learn and redo it. So, thank you again for joining me on my boring ventures on how I make my one CD at a time. Please subscribe, like, share, go back and watch my previous episode.